push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Misses, ball 2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Trey Turner waits on deck. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Count even now at 1-1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. The pitcher, Jerry Ruth, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Vasquez is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner. Well, today's game provides the Nationals with an opportunity to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home. Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Josh Reddick stands in as he looks at a called strike. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Grounded to third. Dozier brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Yasmani Grandal, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Kessler is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now. Now at the plate, Victor Robles as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Robles is retired, and there's 1 away. In now, Jake Odorizzi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. On the ground to the left side. Dozier scoops it up, and there's out number 2. Striding in, Sergio Crespo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping up now, Mark Bentler. He got called out on strike this time through. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Trey Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in safely. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner back safely. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways. Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And he'll step off. Now the payoff pitch home. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Cut. 4-4.
And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
From the stretch. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On to the top of inning number 5. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jerry Ruth. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Turner waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
1-1-1.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Stepping up to the plate, Victor Robles. First time up, he went down looking. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this is fouled at the plate. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping into the box, Sergio Crespo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. 1-1.
That's up.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Mark Bendler. A ball and no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Trey Turner, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 2-1. Brian Goodwin will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Hit to third. Dozier picks it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
2 balls and a strike now. And that one just missed outside.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
1-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Victor Robles digging in now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that one right down Main Street. And that misses. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Heading out towards shallow right. Kessler on the move. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jake Odorizzi earns his 6th winning decision in this.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
And a welcome to Citi Field. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Balls up, balls up.
Pitch popped up, just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone 2-2 now.
That's up, that's
Popped
up,
him
that's
up.
up.
Vasquez is there. And that retires the side. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Rosario over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Williams is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Way out in front.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve, 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
That is 7. Struck down.
Here's the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Williams on second. Scope is over at first with 1 away. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Line towards center field.
Yeah, here we go.
Naquin is there, 2 gone. So stepping in, Andrew Knapp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And it's 1-1. Knapp, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Jerry Ruth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. 9-1-2 due up. In there, no balls and a strike. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Home run number 5 on the year, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece. In now, Justin Turner, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Count still at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Ruth will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that ball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tommy Joseph, as we begin the top of the 4th. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
The left fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. This is skied into short left center. Cespedes on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. First pitch coming, here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance. J.P. Crawford hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Missed with a slider. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a step off. 2 out with the man at first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Jerry Ruth. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch.
Come on,
hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So coming to the plate, Andrew Knapp 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Forsythe is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Nola 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
So he got him swinging. Aaron Nola goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Justin Turner to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Justin Turner becomes the first out of the inning.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Ball 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike 1. first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Jerry Ruth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Here's the 0-2. Popped him up.
As far as you can,
Crawford
halfway.
has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Nick Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Big swing by Scope now, and a ball traveling well to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in the season.